TikTok is a platform built on manipulation and deceit. Now, that's a hefty accusation, isn't it? But before we jump to conclusions, let's delve deeper into this controversy. There's a growing chatter around the digital water cooler about how TikTok live creators are playing the system. They're weaving an intricate web of deception where views are manipulated to give the illusion of a personal connection between creator and viewer. But it doesn't stop there. Some take it a step further, faking relationships off of TikTok, all to keep their audience hooked and garner more support. This support often comes in the form of gifts, turning a free social media experience into a transactional one. This strategy is not only unethical, but also detrimental to the authenticity of the platform. So it begs the question, how does YouTube, the veteran in the game, compare? Let's peel back the layers and compare these two platforms, YouTube and TikTok, to see where they truly stand. The digital world is a battlefield, and the weapons of choice are social media platforms. Let's begin with TikTok. This platform has made its mark in the social media landscape with its unique short video format. It's like a digital snack for the eyes, offering bite-sized entertainment that's easy to consume. The beauty of TikTok lies in its simplicity. You don't need to be a professional filmmaker or have high-end equipment to create content. All you need is a smartphone, a dash of creativity, and you're good to go. One of the highlights of TikTok is its algorithm-based discovery feature. It's like having a personal assistant who knows your preferences and presents content tailored to your taste. This makes it easier for users to discover new content and for creators to reach a wider audience. It's a win-win situation, but it's not all sunshine and roses. TikTok has a heavy emphasis on trends. This means that unless you're keeping up with the latest dance craze or viral challenge, it can be tough to get your content noticed. It's a fast-paced platform, and what's trending today might be forgotten by tomorrow. Another point to ponder is the manipulation of views. Some TikTok live creators have been known to create a false sense of personal connection and even fake relationships off of TikTok in order to garner more support in the form of gifts. This raises questions about the authenticity of the platform. Now, let's turn our attention to YouTube, a platform that has stood the test of time. YouTube, a veteran in the game, is more than just a platform. It's a global community. Let's dive into the specifics, shall we? When it comes to content, YouTube is a titan. Unlike TikTok, which primarily supports short, snappy videos, YouTube provides a canvas for long-form content. This allows creators to tell their stories in depth, explore complex topics, and produce high-quality documentaries, series, and films. It's a platform where you can watch a 5-minute makeup tutorial or a 3-hour documentary about the history of art. The versatility is astounding. Now let's talk about monetization. YouTube provides a wide range of opportunities for creators to earn a living. From ad revenue and channel memberships to merchandise sales and super chat donations during live streams, the possibilities are extensive. On the other hand, TikTok's monetization doesn't quite match up. While they do offer a creator fund and the ability to receive gifts during live streams, the opportunities are somewhat limited in comparison and heavily depend on a creator's ability to maintain a large and active following. Education is another area where YouTube shines. It's a hub for learning, with countless tutorials, lectures, and educational channels covering almost any subject you can think of. Whether you want to learn how to play the guitar, understand quantum physics, or brush up on your history, YouTube has you covered. TikTok, with its bite-sized video format, struggles to offer the same depth of educational content. Community building is another strength of YouTube. The comment sections, community posts, and collaborations between channels all contribute to a sense of connection and engagement. Creators can interact with their audience, respond to comments, and build a community around their content. On TikTok, the rapid-fire nature of content consumption can make this community building more challenging. And let's not forget about the issue of authenticity. While TikTok has been criticized for fostering environments where creators manipulate views to create a false sense of personal connection, YouTube's long-form content and community features help to foster a more genuine creator-audience relationship. But it's not just about the features. YouTube also excels in terms of reach and diversity. It's available in more than 100 countries and hosts content in 80 different languages. This global reach allows creators to connect with a diverse audience, regardless of their location or language. In conclusion, while TikTok has its own unique strengths and has certainly taken the social media world by storm, YouTube's versatility, monetization opportunities, educational content, and community-building features make it a powerful platform for creators. So YouTube has its strengths, but how does it directly combat TikTok's manipulation? That's what we'll explore in the next part of this video. Stay tuned. YouTube does not play when it comes to manipulation. In an online world where authenticity can often feel like a rare commodity, YouTube stands out as a platform that takes the notion of manipulation very seriously. YouTube has laid out clear and comprehensive policies against manipulation. These are not just words on paper, but principles that are actively enforced. The platform persistently works to ensure that creators who flout these rules are held accountable. But it's not just about the rules. It's about the culture of transparency that YouTube has fostered over the years. YouTube is open about the measures it takes to maintain the integrity of its platform. It regularly updates its community on changes to its policies and algorithm, and it's forthright about how it handles issues like false views and spam. Now, compare this to TikTok's model. The live streaming feature on TikTok has given rise to a culture of manipulation. Some creators leverage on this to create a false sense of personal connection with viewers. They sometimes even fake relationships off of TikTok, all in a bid to gain more support and gifts. This not only misleads viewers, but it also undermines the genuine creators who are there to create and share their passion, not to exploit the platform for personal gain. On YouTube, the creator-viewer relationship is based on a mutual respect for authenticity. Creators are encouraged to be real, to be themselves, and to share their genuine passions with their viewers. And in turn, viewers reward this authenticity with their support. This fosters a more honest, rewarding experience for both parties. So when we talk about manipulation, it's clear that YouTube and TikTok are on opposite ends of the spectrum. One actively discourages manipulation and fosters authenticity, while the other seems to turn a blind eye to it. The evidence is clear. YouTube offers a more honest, rewarding experience. So, where does this leave us in the YouTube versus TikTok debate? Well, let's take a moment to recap what we've covered so far. We began by shining a light on some of the manipulation tactics prevalent on TikTok. We discussed how the platform's live creators can spin a web of false personal connections, sometimes even forging relationships outside of the app, just to boost their support and rake in more digital gifts. This, unfortunately, can lead to a distorted sense of reality and create an unhealthy environment for users. But then, we switched gears and moved over to YouTube, a platform with a rich history and a vibrant, diverse community. We highlighted how YouTube offers creators a chance to build a long-term, sustainable career through various monetization options, without the need to resort to manipulation. From ad revenue to merchandise sales, creators have multiple avenues to earn a living and grow their brand. We also took a deep dive into how YouTube has policies in place to deter manipulation. Their stringent guidelines and active monitoring ensure that content is authentic and creators are held accountable for their actions. This fosters a healthier ecosystem for both creators and viewers, promoting genuine engagement and interaction. In this head-to-head comparison, it's evident that YouTube's strengths far outweigh TikTok's. With its emphasis on community and authenticity, YouTube encourages creators to build real connections with their audiences and create content with substance and longevity. On the other hand, TikTok's quick trends and manipulation tactics can create a shallow, fleeting experience. So it's time to draw a conclusion. Despite the flashy allure of TikTok and the rapid-fire trends it's known for, when we look beyond the surface, YouTube offers a more sustainable, authentic, and community-driven platform. The verdict is clear. YouTube stands tall as a platform that values authenticity, longevity, and community over quick trends and manipulation. The question remains, what does this mean for the future of social media? As we delve into the future, it's clear that transparency and authenticity will be the cornerstones of social media. The YouTube versus TikTok comparison has shed a spotlight on these concepts. The digital age is evolving, and with it, our expectations. Users are becoming more discerning, paying close attention to the authenticity of content and the integrity of the platforms they use. They are no longer just passive observers, but active participants, seeking genuine connections and meaningful interactions. This trend is likely to intensify in the future, with more emphasis on platforms that foster transparency. Users will gravitate towards platforms that offer a fair playing field, where views are earned and not manipulated, where content creators are rewarded for their creativity and not their ability to game the system. In this regard, YouTube shines as a beacon. It stands out for its commitment to authenticity, its robust policies against manipulation, and its dedication to providing a space where creativity thrives. This isn't to say that it's perfect, but it certainly sets the bar high for what we should expect from social media platforms in the future. On the flip side, the TikTok live creator controversy serves as a cautionary tale. It's a stark reminder of the pitfalls of manipulation and inauthenticity, and the damage it can do to user trust. It's a call to action for all social media platforms to prioritize transparency and user welfare above all else. As we move forward, it's crucial that we, as users, demand more from these platforms. We need to hold them accountable to ensure they uphold the values of transparency and authenticity. We need to be discerning in our choices, opting for platforms that respect us and our time. This isn't just about choosing a better platform, it's about shaping the future of social media. It's about creating a digital landscape that values genuine connections, creativity, and integrity. And in this quest for a better social media future, it's clear that YouTube is leading the charge. It's setting the standard, showing us what social media should be, and more importantly, what it could be. It's essential to choose a platform that values its users, and in this case, YouTube is the clear winner. In this digital age, the platform you choose to spend your time on matters. It's clear that the battle between YouTube and TikTok is more than just a popularity contest. It's about the integrity of the content, the security of the platform, and the respect for the user's time and attention. We've unraveled the various ways YouTube stands tall over TikTok. From its strong defense against manipulation to the diverse and authentic content it offers, YouTube is a platform that values your time and respects your intelligence. On the other hand, TikTok, with its live creators manipulating views for a false sense of personal connection, leaves much to be desired. In this era of digital consumption, it's crucial to make informed decisions about which platforms to support. Every click, every view, every minute of your time is a vote you cast in the world of social media. Remember, your time and attention are valuable. Choose wisely.